Y'all. Woo, y'all. It is 4:19 p.m. Chicago time. When I tell you all, it has been a day. It has been a day. Shit. There we go. Thank you. Y'all, welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It is your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie, here to give the collective, that is you, babies, your emotional and spiritual forecast for this fine day of December the 2nd in the year of our Lord 2025. Y'all, 'tis the season. Y'all feeling it? Y'all feeling it? Babies, let me tell you something. Um, so listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Um, so many of y'all know that I'm helping my friend and Christopher, and today I met with this woman who is his caseworker, and to make a long story short, babies, to make a long story short, um, we're looking for another agency, and that's what happened. Um, I applaud everybody that is in the social services, but at a certain point, I think that there's some people that just need to retire due to burnout or what have you. Because this woman that I met, babies, let me just say this much. Uh, y'all saw my shop, y'all saw my pool, baby. We're just doing the collective, baby. And I'll get into all that. But yeah, I went there to advocate, and this bitch thought that I was one of her cases, baby. Mama came back. Now I will say this much: I did stick my foot up in her ass. I most certainly did, and I didn't feel bad about it. But at the end of the day, we still have somebody that is in the need of services, and we working on that. And I'm fine. I am fine. But the emotional toll that is taken on somebody that is in desperate need of these services, baby, it's unprecedented. That type of shit. Nobody needs to be going through that type of shit at all, at all. So that kind of fucked me up. But I mean, you all. It's not that you all are not important, but you all know what I'm doing and stuff like that. So let's get into this. Only one pool today. It's going to be the collective because we did a live last night, and I said I was going to get that done, but everything got backed up. So and then tonight I've got to go to the Chicago Theater where the lady Badu, that is Erykah Badu, will be performing. So I gotta get it going. I gotta get it going. But this is me doing the best I can to stay connected with you all and to be consistent with this social media thing. Baby, it is no joke. The social media is no joke. Anyway, loves, with all that being said, so listen, we've got Venus in Sagittarius sextiling with Pluto in Aquarius. I'm going to break all that shit down. Yesterday's Taurus moon had us moving slow and trying to get our grounding back. Our body already tells us what feels good and what doesn't. And today, the universe is following up with clarity. So, with all that being said, y'all, something's got to shift in our connections today. Something's got to shift in our connections today, and we can feel it with Venus. With Venus in Sagittarius sextiling with Pluto in Aquarius. Oh, you definitely gonna feel it. Oh, you definitely gonna feel it. The vibe is pretty simple, and it's just this: something has to evolve. Something has to evolve, or it's going to fall apart on its own. So you might be tempted to walk away from a situation that's been feeling tight, that's been feeling stale, or low key draining. And honestly, nobody blames you. It's hard to stay someplace where your spirit keeps shrinking. But this energy isn't telling you to burn that bridge. It's telling you to check the foundation. Because some connections don't need an ending, they just need a shift, a boundary, a real conversation, a reset. And if it still can't grow with you after that, then you know it's time to release. You know it's time to release it without guilt or without second guessing. This transformation is not chaos. This transformation is not escaping. It's evolution. So, so y'all, the planetary breakdown is pretty fucking simple. It's pretty simple. It is Venus in Sagittarius, baby. Venus in Sagittarius wants honesty. It wants freedom, and it wants real connection. Venus in Sagittarius is pushing us to speak on what's not working. Pluto in Aquarius, now you know Aquarius got to get in on this action. Pluto in Aquarius is bringing truth, it's exposing shit, and it's demanding transformation. It's making it impossible to ignore what's outdated. Then there's the sextile. Sextile is a growth window. That sextile is the fix what you can energy. Clarity-based choices. Okay? So with that being said, y'all, I'm trying so hard to get out of here or try to do it. I didn't. Oh, here we go. Babe, let me tell you something, y'all. The more I use my cards and the more that they demand that I need them, the more that they come up for me. I think, the connection for my cards are real there. So with this being said right here, with this energy, we're talking about death. And not the literal death. We're talking this is the card of transformation. This is perfect for Pluto. This card right here, this is all about shedding what doesn't serve our next level. All right. The next one after that is the Two of Cups. Let me see if I can find my Two of Cups. Let's see if the Two of Cups. Boom. Two of Cups. Boom. Do you all see how fast that came through? Thank you, Tarot. Thank you, Universal Wisdom. So this card right here highlights the relationships or connections in question. It's asking, can this bond grow with us? Or are we carrying this bullshit by ourselves? Two of Cups. Two of Cups right there. So with the death, transformation, and the Two of Cups, what we're left with is this. Old patterns may resurface so that they come through so we can break them. We may feel drawn inward before we express our truths. That's going to give us that moment of clarity. This is the shift before you split energy. Shift before you split. Shift before you split. Come on now, shift before you split. It's a bop. Okay. Today is going to give us the clarity that we couldn't access before. So the shit that's going down, baby, this is all to help us. So yes, it's going to be ugly. Yes, it's going to be messy. Yes, it's going to be transformative for the better. Y'all, I want you to remember something. Life works for us and not against us. It is how we choose to perceive the situation, all right? With that being said, I got to give you all an affirmation. So here we go. We going to affirm. Plain and simple. We going to affirm. I choose connections that choose my growth. Ooh. I choose connections that choose my growth. It's all about perspective, baby. It's all about perspective. Okay? So with all that being said, let's get to our spiritual downloads, y'all. We ain't used the lady in a minute. Y'all see that right there? That is Miss Kelly T. Smith. And these are her guiding light oracle cards. Now y'all saw my shuffle, y'all saw my pull. We got card number 23. Card number 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 5, we are talking about disruptions to plans or progress. We're talking about chaos. We're talking about instability. But we're also talking about new experiences. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Y'all saw my shuffle. Y'all saw my pull. This card says expansion. You are getting ready to move up to higher levels of awareness through calibrating your life experiences. Y'all, Miss Kelly T. Smith it encapsulated everything that I wanted to say with that astrological forecast. All right. Again, expansion ain't nothing more than another word for transformation. You know, we're talking about growth. We're talking about stepping into bigger energy and opening new opportunities. So if we got this card, here's the question. Here's the question, my little terabytes. Where in your life are you ready to stretch and claim more? Remember, you cannot stretch if you're holding on to some bullshit. So you're going to have to let that bullshit go. All right? So a lot of y'all may be feeling that mixture of excitement and nervousness. You know, y'all are ready but unsure as to how far you're going to go. Universal Mind has got your back. Universal Mind has always got your back. With this word expansion, we're generally talking about progress. We're talking about development. We're talking about broader horizons. We're talking about abundance in experience. Oh, baby. Life is a good teacher. Life is a good teacher, baby. You live long enough, you're going to get that experience. Oh, yes, you will. A lot of us don't do it because we are in fear mode. We're in survival mode. Fear of overreaching, often, limits our potential. Let me say that again. Fear and overreaching often limits our potential. Psychologically, we want it safe. We want little baby steps. Baby, you want to expand. You want to expand, baby. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to go for it, sweetheart. Yeah. Your energy, your spirit is ready to expand. Trust that you can handle more than you think. Trust that you can handle more than you think. Baby, you didn't come this far just to get this far. All right? So with that being said, we're going to affirm. We're going to affirm just the collective. Y'all, there ain't gonna be nothing else for the elementals. I got shit to do, and I'm so sorry, but I will make it up to you. I'm going live December the 4th for our last super moon of 2025. Okay, I'm gonna make it up to y'all. So with all that being said, we're going to affirm. Here's our affirmation. Here's our affirmation. I step into bigger energy and claim my growth. Come on now. I step into bigger energy and I claim my growth. Say it with me. I step into bigger energy and claim my growth. Y'all, even under pressure, I'm happy that I'm able to bring these messages to you. There you go. There you go. Here's the question, babies. I'm gonna leave you with this. Where are you ready to grow right now? Where are you ready to grow now? You want to share it in the comments, you go on ahead. But shit gets too personal, so I don't like doing that. But where are you ready to grow? What are you willing to let go so you can get better? That's it, that's all. That's all. That's it. That's all, baby. That's it. That's all. Y'all, thank you for bearing with me. I promise you I'm going to make this up to you. I'm so sorry. Y'all, please do all the things. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. You got to hit that notification bell. You won't regret it. Oh, I'm wearing my good bra. Yeah, do all the things. Baby, today's that day. It's going to be messy, but it's going to be necessary. And that expansion is never easy, but it is required. And remember, before I sign off, stay on your assignment. And your assignment is your what? Your alignment. All right, babies. With all that being said, y'all stay blessed. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.